Hello everyone. I hope that I'm going to finish the video now. No, just kidding. I would love to talk to you today about the energetics of eating, the energy on the food. You will be surprised by what I'm going to say. And it's something that I experienced myself. When we eat food, we just don't eat the chemicals as we always thought. We just don't eat the proteins, vitamins, minerals, enzymes, and all the good stuff that we were taught. We are eating the energy that is inside of the food. The simple example is water. You may know the Japanese doctor that was photographing the crystallization of water when the water was exposed to different emotions, to different energies, from love to indifference, hate, and depression. They put classical music, spiritual or uplifting music, and disturbing heavy metal rock. And the pictures were totally different and contrasting. There was harmony in the pictures that were healthy, exposed when the water was exposed to healthy energy, and it was a chaos, the crystallization of the water, when the water was exposed to toxic energies. And this is what I'm going to talk about today. Every time that we drink water, we drink the energy that comes into the water. And that energy is the energy that we have, or the energy who handle the water to us. About a year and a half ago, I was feeling a little down, lack of enthusiasm and joy. And without enthusiasm and joy, I cannot do my work. Whatever work, anybody, not any of you, we can perform effectively if we don't have enthusiasm and joy. So I remember this. I grabbed a glass of water and I said, enthusiasm and joy, enthusiasm and joy. And we put it between our hands because our hands are the places where the energy flows the most. The other two places are our eyes, are our breath, our breathing. We exhale air when we blow. That's why sometimes when we have a boo-boo, we blow and the pain disappears. In 2 days, just in 2 days, I recovered my enthusiasm and joy. Of course, I was doing this to every single thing that I put into my body. My green smoothies, my coconut and chocolate protein smoothie, all the salads, veggies, whatever, a burrito, quinoa, millet that I usually eat, or some steamed vegetables. In just 2 days, I recovered my enthusiasm. Even Till Swan talked about this very simple and effective way of healing. So my friends, every time that we eat anything, we are eating the energy that it has. Remember, we are 80% water. So this 80% of us is storing the energy that we put in. Don't be afraid, because we still have the aura, which is a shield against toxic energies from other people, from situations, from any other thing that can influence our body, our chakras. And I'm going to talk about that later. When we go to eat to a restaurant, what do you think that we eat? The food, the physical, the chemistry, plus the energy of the cook, all the people who handle the food, and the servers. This is why in the area where I live, there is only one restaurant I can go and eat. It's the Green Temple, which is a vegan restaurant. They have organic food. The servers are lovely people, And the cooks are great people. The owners practice meditation. They are in a spiritual path. It's a beautiful place. Why? Because I am very sensitive to the food that I eat. Last night, while I was driving, I called to one of my favorite vegan restaurants, Café Gratitude in Venice, to order an original burrito and some mighty bars, which is a raw, let's put it, it's a power bar made out of seeds and a little chocolate. And while they put me on hold, among all the things that they said, I hear, we make the food with love, and I can attest that. This is some of the other few places I can go and eat, because there is love in the food, which is the highest form of energy. So when we go to a restaurant, we should put our hands over the food and bless the food. What does it mean, bless the food? Make an intention to remove all the toxic energies that that food may have, for whatever reason. Because the people who harvest the food, you can imagine if a woman is harvesting the food and was emotionally abused, has some kind of trauma or stress, that energy goes to the food. And then we eat it. So when we were taught when we were kids to pray before eating food, that's what the prayer meant, is to imprint, to give a healthy energy to the food we are going to eat. You just do the experiment. You don't have to believe me. Go to a restaurant with good vibrations, healthy people, spiritual people, and go to a restaurant that is not. You will see, your stomach will feel the difference, and your whole body. Why do you think that eating meat is so toxic? It's not because of the toxin of the food, the chemical toxin, which is a lot and is very dangerous. The food is not fresh. It's usually a little rotten. There are videos about that. You can check them out. The meat has all the emotional trauma of the cow, the chicken, the goose, the pig, how is it called, that what people eat in Thanksgiving, the big bird, I forgot. When the animals are treated in the way they treat now in the animal farms, like trash. Today I saw a video, they were shoveling the chicken, the little chicken, like a trash, throwing them in a container where they were piled up. All that emotional trauma goes to the meat, goes to the water of the animals, to the cow. Have you seen how the cows are grown? Have you seen the chicken? They are in cages with light, even at night, so they produce eggs all the time. They are squeezed and abused all their life. All that abuse in the animals that you eat goes to your energy. Why do you think people have so many sickness? That they go to the doctor, they don't see anything? Because it's toxic. These toxic energies accumulated in the meat of the animals people eat are transferred to your body, and these toxic energies start getting together from the stomach, from everywhere in the body, and forming energy blockages in organs, in chakras, and so on. And the energy blockages have the purpose to get stronger and stronger, means attracting more toxic energies and destroy us by means of accident and sickness. So the food that we put into our bodies is not just the chemicals that we eat, the proteins, the minerals, the vitamins, the enzymes, is the energy that is in there. The Kirlian cameras can see that. They show a picture of a carrot beaming with energy coming out of the carrot, and after they cook it, there is almost nothing. A green like a spinach or chard or any other green, in the Kirlian camera you can see all this energy around, this aura that the living food, this is why they are called living food, because you are eating something alive with energy. And when you cook it, they take a picture in the Kirlian camera and all that energy, alive energy, is gone. That's why I drink a jar like that of green smoothies every day. It's about, I don't know, 64 ounces. I counted the other day, it's about 2 liters or 9 cups of green smoothie, which has half greens or more than half, spinach, kale, chard, sometimes not cauliflower, the other green, broccoli, and there are many other greens, and fruits, like the one that I like the most is pineapple, mango, and bananas. When I cannot find, all organic, when I cannot find fresh mangoes, I put frozen mango. And this is what I drink since I finish my meditation in the morning until noon, nothing else. And I feel strong, energized, and light. I always appreciate the feeling of being light. Who doesn't appreciate that? To feeling light. Because I don't carry all this toxicity of the food. When we eat packed food, like bread, cookies, and things that had been made more in a lab than in nature, we don't have any nutrients. We don't have absolutely any energy. The only thing that they have is carbohydrates. Maybe these food bars, they have some vitamins and minerals and some proteins. But the energy is totally absent on that food. This is why the only thing that we need are plants. I don't even eat eggs or dairies. I have been eating substandard amount of proteins because I get my proteins from the greens. Broccoli has about 40% proteins. All the greens have proteins. When you eat protein from animals, whether eggs, cheese, or meat, our stomach has a lot of work and use a lot of energy breaking apart that protein in amino acids. And the amino acids are the ones that are incorporated to our bodies. So when I drink my green smoothies, I have all the amino acids that I need. This is the reason I don't need to eat meat. Remember, we all have the capacity to send energy with our hands. Every time that you eat, put your hands and make the intention to neutralize any toxic energies from the servers, the cook, or whatever, even if you made your own food. And put an intention. My intention right now, every time that I drink water or this tea that I was drinking before, is enthusiasm and joy, letting go and surrender and compassion. And I put the and so many times, which is not correct grammar, because I add to the enthusiasm and joy, I added letting go and surrender, and later on, compassion. You can choose whatever you need. You may need love. You may need self-esteem. You may need to get your power back. Whatever you need. Or if you have a back pain, say into the water, whatever I need to heal my back pain. Now my throat is bothering me, and I know exactly why I do have this challenge now. So I said, whatever I need to heal my throat, or whatever I need to heal my back pain, or whatever I need, whatever situation, challenge our physical body has. I hope this gives you some information that is useful and helps you to change, to switch the way you eat. And I'm going to put in the chat, even though, a link of a video that I want you to see. It's a video please watch this video. It's a video that really I watched it today that really blew me off my feet. I will be back next Tuesday or maybe tomorrow, because I would like to do this live podcast earlier when there are more people around. I love you all, and if you have any question, any subject you want me to talk, I do that. I'm going to go deeper and deeper in healing, from healing the body to healing the heart, the mind, the emotions, and the spirit. From the simple things of eating food to the most metaphysic, esoteric, but everything about healing from the inside out. See you soon.